Okay, so please, a few words. Somebody from any group would say a few words about the product. Please, who wants to start?
Okay, let's talk about the group one. It's about the improvement and integration of STEAME at school, and you know that for this the huge work has to be done. Like we were thinking to have a lesson for STEAME per week, where all the teachers who are required, like math, science, art, they should be free in that lesson. And we are planning to have one lesson per 4 months, like from August to December, one STEAME project can be done. And from January to June, the second STEAME projects can be done. And the teachers should be available, and they're ready, like for the students, like if it is computer, like when you are talking about individually, so everyone has some limitations. The syllabus is too high for higher levels. It's very difficult to complete on time, and if we keep the STEAME projects, it's going to take longer. So that's why we said that, okay, let's do one project per 4 months. So this is what we have just decided. Let's see how we can implement it next year.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pentru echipa REC, ne-am gândit la o abordare mai practică și am reprezentat etapele prin care ar trebui să trecem. Dacă e să mă apropii, Deci, o primă etapă ar fi crearea echipei, apoi planul de implementare, planificarea proiectelor pe care am vrea să le desfășurăm într-un an sau pe o perioadă mai lungă de timp, cum ar fi 3 ani, identificare costuri, resursele necesare și resursele necesare materiale sau digitale, lecții interdisciplinare, învățare prin proiecte colaborative și parteneriate pe care am putea să le facem în comunitatea locală, cu organizații, cu companii, de exemplu. Cam asta.
We thought of creating the STEAME dictionary, which basically is a book where we put together all of the common words between all subjects. So that when a student wants to learn something about, I don't know, let's say pollution, they can look at the word pollution and they can find everything in math, geography, biology, chemistry that is about pollution. Or let's say the neuron or the human eye, you can find information in biology, in physics, in chemistry as well. We also put there links and resources where they can find everything that they need. We have also the content which has chapters. The first one is the STEAME related vocabulary. Yes, vocabulary. I can't see properly either, so the STEAME related vocabulary for math, for example, which will make their work much easier. And the students column, where It's a free column where students can write something that they want to learn about and learn more about maybe. And each teacher of each subject will have to find something about it. So it's basically a book that makes life easier for both teachers and students.
So my question, I have a question. Why it is to teacher-centered? Why teacher is doing everything?
It's not, because this is why we have the students column.
It is already prepared.
No, the students have to come up with something, yes, and the teacher will kind of have to guide and help the kid with it.
When we have discussed about, sorry,
Yes.
when we have discussed about this, we had in mind, the first thought that we had in mind was that of creating a STEAMy mindset, and to check if the teachers in the first place, behold such a concept, and when you introduce something not necessarily new, but done in a new way or in a different way, you need to check whether we have a common language. It's very important, otherwise everybody could talk and have ideas, but we are not aligned necessarily. And it's an easy way to get people aligned around something that, we want to build something along STEAMy subjects. Yeah. So when you want to, looking at what Ms. Julieta explained, if you want intercurricular lessons, we're ready as a school to do that. Okay, we've got a dictionary there. We
Have a guideline.
there's a guideline. And like in a lesson, an English lesson, you start with lexicon, you've got it there in the left side of the whiteboard. So it's the same. It's the same. We don't reinvent the wheel. We just adapt, and we discover or adapt tools that will make life easy and help a good implementation with an effective and a productive implementation of that kind of thing.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
So let's look at the products here. We gather here, we discuss, and we got some products. And if I'm looking here, you see the book is in the middle, connected all the other two posters.
Yes.
So it's a very nice product. Congratulations. Okay, so now Ioana will talk about STEAMy Teacher Academy to let you know what are the resources and how you can access resources.
So I want to talk to you a bit about the project that we're representing, the STEAMy Teacher Academy. Our goal is to cultivate a European Federation of STEAMy Teacher Facilitators Academies. A lot of words, but basically it's a community of highly qualified educators brought together from diverse backgrounds to exchange ideas, to share best practices, and to collectively shape the future of education. Our plan is to create regional STEAMy academies, help support service teachers and pre-service teachers, meaning students in higher education who are preparing to become teachers, by offering micro-credential certification pathways to micro-certifications tailored to these modern pedagogical needs to help them in this STEAMy path. We have a platform which we call the Observatory, which I think will be very useful for you. We have here a lot of resources freely available for everyone. You can find here the 100 examples that Mihaela talked about for learning and creativity plans. You can also find 14 learning modules for teachers. Also webinars, which are also free on the YouTube channel. and workshops and other STEAMy materials for any teacher who wants to evolve into a STEAMy certified educator. So far, this is still work in progress. We have completed successfully a pilot program in Cyprus last year. It brought together 32 teachers, and it was completed with implementing STEAMy PBL, project-based learning, for a group of students with ages from 9 to 16. These are some of the requirements for the certification, which revolve around the 14 modules found in the observatory. The examples for learning and creativity plans also in the observatory, and implementing STEAMy PBL in the classroom. You can find all the requirements on the website and other details for the path for certification. Again, we're hoping we will finalize all the details for a smooth application process soon, maybe towards the end of this year. Also, I think we're on the verge of finalizing the implementation of a regional academy in Romania, so that's something to look forward to. We also want to create a mentoring program where, of course, teachers can become mentors to other teachers who want to learn more. They can be guided on this STEAMy path. And, of course, someone who wants to learn about STEAMy can ask for advice and receive them from someone who's more experienced in the education. Again, as you can see, this is a screenshot from the website. It's under construction. We're still working a bit on it. But the successful implementation of the pilot program really made us optimistic about the features of the academies. Talking about this continuous learning idea, we should not forget self-assessment. It's a huge part of it. So in the end, I would like to leave you with this quiz developed by some very bright people, specifically for teachers, to shed some light perhaps on some areas that they might need to improve in the future. So you can scan the QR code, save the quiz for later. There's, I think, 15 or 20 questions. So save it for later, do it at your own leisure. You will receive feedback immediately upon completion. After you submit, you will receive the results. So this was a workshop. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some useful strategies for sustaining and improving STEAMy, and some ideas for the future to have in mind regarding the STEAMy projects. Thank you very much for your time.
I'm really happy for being here. I feel really enthusiastic about the project itself. It is a brilliant idea. I would like very much to implement it in our school and to learn more about it.
Hi, my name is Harim, and it's an absolute pleasure to have STEAMy Academy here with their workshop. It was an amazing workshop, an insightful one related to sustainability, and learning creativity plan idea is amazing, and we really look forward to implement it in our school.
Hello, I'm Rahila Mahin. I'm a math person, so I really enjoyed the workshop. The idea behind it, the sustainability is very good, and I'm sure that if we give them the projects, the students might take more interest in mathematics, and instead of thinking of as a boring subject, they are going to practically implementing all the theories and formulas in the real life.
Bună, sunt Irina. Mi-a plăcut extraordinar de mult să observ din nou creativitatea colegilor și implicarea lor pe un subiect care merită discuție, bineînțeles. Totul a fost organizat foarte profesionist, m-am simțit bine și da, am învățat foarte multe lucruri, abia aștept să le aplic la clasă.